Well, you ready, Bob?
Yep.
Okay. I guess away we go. Who wants to recap? I could do it if you want to save your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last time it started with Theron having a conversation with some mysterious rider in the sky. And after their conversation, you guys all went back to Feathergale Spire. Theron said he needed to get out of there, and he did. While the rest of you rested, you guys went out to search for Bishop the next morning, but couldn't find his tracks. Headed back to the spire, went to Dead Rocks. Some rumbling in the ground led to an in-keg fight. After the fight, you guys did some fishing, and then another purple tiefling came out of the woods and joined the party as our newest companion, and talked you guys out of going to Knife Point Gully. So you guys decided to head back up to Beliard to pursue the delegation, because that was the last known location of the delegation that had been traveling through the hills.
Why didn't we go to Knife Point again?
Reverence had just come from there and had let you guys know that it was a bit too dangerous for you.
Ah, okay.
But it is something to keep in the back of your mind. Welcome, Vox.
You're welcome.
You have literally missed the recap. So, I did make a new token for the map for you guys, so you guys can all move it, and it's a neutral 4 elements.
I thought it was pretty cool looking.
And you guys had just finished your long rest, so make sure you guys reset everything from your tiger fight where you killed one and the other one ran off.
I forgot we fought hyenas. When did we do that?
A few weeks
A while
ago.
back.
I just looked on my inventory and I have hyena hide. I'm like, wait, when?
And everyone should be level 4 now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think everybody's done their level up. Did you add your...
What?
Yeah?
I can't hear you.
Oh, I said, did you add your other 2 spells for Eero?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so what would you guys do?
Well, where are we heading now?
I suppose just kept going along the path. Just planning still to go to Beliard, correct?
Well,
And I believe that's what you hired us to do.
yeah, that's what you paid
Seems
us
like the
for.
plan then.
Now,
Let's keep
remind me,
going.
why did he hire us to go to Beliard?
He hired us to go to Beliard so we wouldn't go into the Knife Point.
That's... okay. Strange, but...
So you're about 4 days from Beliard.
Suppose we've got quite the trip ahead of us, boys.
Yep. We are going to do this. We're not rolling for every single day because that'll just take way too long. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're traveling, conversations, what have you?
I would like to take... So I have some really good hyena hide, and I have some iffy hyena hide. I'd like to use the iffy hyena hide to just make, like, what do you call them? Like cuffs? I don't know,
Oh,
what's the word? Like gloves, if I could.
like gloves or like bracers type thing.
Like braces. Yeah, that's the word.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Okay. Yeah, you could work on that during like your watches at night.
Okay.
I think for myself, I wanted to keep an eye out for any herbs I can make any poultices or like healing kits with.
Okay. So you can do a couple nature checks for Ubi.
Or if it's a couple, so I'll just make one at advantage and count that as all of them.
Well, it's for a couple days because you'd be doing it because we're fast forwarding. We're gonna
Okay, yeah.
for like 3 days. So
Right, so I'll give you 3 then.
yeah, 'cause as you guys are,
Yeah, Amnana's just watching out for any animals or anything that looks interesting.
yeah. So far, I mean, it's relatively barren. It's very hilly. Um, second day in, it gets really bad rain and storm, and it slows you guys down a bit if you're trying to find shelter with this massive storm that comes out of nowhere. It's a box.
Yeah, Vox cut out.
Okay, so that would be the third day, Ubi, where you don't find shit because the storm.
That's fine.
But you,
Like, can I assist them on that third day?
no, because it'd be a disadvantage anyway because the storm rolling in.
Okay.
So
I don't have enough money to do any of my spell inscriptions yet from the scrolls I have.
I
oh
could borrow some.
yeah. Wow, who's got all your gems to sell?
The person who ran off.
Rude.
I mean, if Ira would like some, I do have a bit of gold if she wishes to inscribe spells.
I need 51.
I can actually afford that.
I
As
got
you get
gold and silver if you need something.
as you guys are getting closer to the exit of the Summer Hills, the storm has started to clear up, and I need you all to make perception checks.
Did that not roll?
Not to me.
I think my Wi-Fi's about to cut out.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah, give me a second. My Wi-Fi's doing a little reset. Someone left the house.
Okay.
There it goes. It's just normal, so if you don't see it, it's a 16.
Okay. 16 it is.
I'm assuming it's not an advantage.
No, not an advantage because you guys are just going. Well, the few of you with the 16, you do see up ahead of you there is a tree off on the left side of the map or the road. It normal tree, not like knocked down because you're gonna fight a rhino. But it looks like there's something large standing behind it, attempting to hide very poorly.
I draw my blade and start walking towards it.
I go over to Naz's character, Lady Iridissa. Iridissa, I believe you told me to call you.
Yes.
I once had the same reaction as you. Anything I saw that was larger than me, I would fight. And I still carry my blade for that reason. I've learned that talking a thing can sometimes lead to a better result. Allow me to first try and communicate with it, and of course, if that does not work, we can nullify.
You guys also see that thing?
Yes, we can see the map.
Yes, we see the big creature, the big lad.
Sure, I'm not.
I see a tree.
Is that fine with you, lady? Or not lady? Is that fine with you, Eurozissa?
Sure.
Yes, this is my
Be careful.
fancily drawn map.
Oh, you're using temporary map. Yeah.
Yeah. Got the green lines for the edge of the road,
Yep.
and then a tree. Yeah.
It's a big fucking road.
Well, it's
Still trying to load.
sorry. Is that where you guys want to be in order approaching? I know you're loading the door.
I would probably be a little bit further up, just because I want to go talk.
Okay, I'm loading in. Give me 1 second.
And as you're getting a little bit closer to it, the thing you can see behind the tree, as far as size, it's almost as tall as the tree.
It'd probably be about next to Eero.
Keep your hands on your weapons, but don't bring them out.
Mage armor.
Just waiting
Good
for that.
sir, madam. May I ask what you're doing here? And why you are trying to hide behind the tree? And I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on the tree. Okay, that probably doesn't work. Probably not human.
Not humanoid.
Yeah.
Anybody speak giant?
Draconic?
Don't think so.
Does this giant speak Draconic? Is the question.
That is a very good question. Let me check.
Nope. Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan.
I think mine's just Celestial and Primordial in common.
I'm checking box. He does not. I know he's having issues getting in and out.
Son of a... another connection error.
He's pointing at all you.
Okay, buddy. I'm going to use universal speed, and I'm going to say, if you allow us to pass freely, we do not have to have any fight, and I will give you something of mine that's worth a lot of value to me.
What is universal speech?
College of Eloquence. So actually, I keep forgetting that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, so he can understand you. You just can't
I just
understand
can't understand him. Do I roll persuasion? Or
yeah, roll persuasion.
Normally,
Advantage.
up for a fight, but this guy's a lot bigger than us. I feel like we should just leave.
Oh yeah. And he points to. He's got a big sack carrying. He's got a huge, massive like club in one arm, and then a sack in the other. And he's shaking his head yes and pointing at the sack.
okay.
Take a step back.
I cannot understand you, but you can understand me, good fellow. If you could show me within the sack and what you want, then I will give you something of mine if I have it.
He reaches in the sack and he pulls out a handful of gold and throws it at you.
Oh, okay. I think I can do that. I look to the rest of the party. How much gold do you all have? I do not have any on me at the moment, but I'm sure I can get you some. I can sell some of my things when we get to the next town to repay you all.
Why are we giving gold to this thing?
Because you'd rather fight it?
Tato starts picking up the pieces of gold.
Are you asking that of Doran?
Well, I appreciate you trying to negotiate safe passage. Do you truly believe it's wise to leave this creature here
That is
as
true.
a highway bandit?
Good. Are you going to take any gold from any other passerbyers that may come?
Shakes his head yes.
Then if I may ask it, sir, how about a trade? If I am to give you a magical object that is in my pocket right now, that is worth more than anything in that sack, then you shall leave this road and head up towards where the hell was the dangerous place?
Knife point goalie.
Knife Point Gully.
He holds out his hand.
Okay. Let's see. What do I have? I take out. Yeah. I take out a dagger. And I say, this dagger is magical. It can kill any demon, dragon, or celestial it comes into contact with. You see how I'm holding it from the hilt of it, for the fact that I do not want to be killed, as a tiefling myself.
He's coming over to look at it. Roll another persuasion. Damn bards, man. Oh, he reaches for the dagger.
Hand it to him.
He kind of grabs your
I
hand a
flip it
little bit
around.
with his
Yeah.
big ass hand.
Now be careful. It is very powerful. It might not look it, but that is to hide it from the celestials, devils, or dragons that may be prying eyes.
It's tiny in his hands. He picks it up and starts trying to pick his teeth with it a little bit.
I would not do that, but you are free to. Now, are we free to leave while you go head over to Knife Point Gully, where I received this item?
I thought you were gonna play D&D. I was gonna ask if I go for a ride.
Sorry, what did you say, Cade?
Now, I received this item in Knife Point Gully, along with, I saw there, thousands of diamonds.
Oh.
Now, I suggest you go over there instead of trying to take anything from us poor, lonely. Come on. We are not the greatest of people to rob. We don't have anything.
Make a deck save. So he starts trying to take off and just pushes you to the side and knocks you over. So you're prone. He's like, starts taking off to go find wherever you're pointing.
I
Point
think
Night
it was
Gully.
on the tree.
Okay. Well, that was. See, sometimes it's better to talk things out. Now, whoever our enemy
Continue
is,
to pick up gold.
say again.
Tydo and Iridus will start picking up the gold pieces.
Yeah, you found about 15 gold. He's
Sweet.
Now, our enemies at the Knife Point Gully have a giant to deal with, while we got out scot-free, only with the loss of a dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll that whole encounter later. Now, thanks, kid.
Good job.
I mean, you
I-
do realize that you've just sent that thing to someone else if it comes across it on the road?
Well, we have to hope that it's not going towards the road. I pointed off towards Knife Point Gully. Is it going on the road? Or directly where I pointed?
Let's see where you were to where the knife point is. I mean, he's a hill giant, so he's gonna more take a direct. He didn't care about the hills. He's just
Yeah.
gonna stomp straight through.
Yeah. So I imagine he's going kind of off the road. And
Yeah.
he's not going to be traveling on the roads, and I assume that he's not going to care about anybody on the road when he knows diamonds are waiting for him.
Well done.
Thank you, good sir. Or madam, may I say. Well, I suppose that was a fun little thing. Let's get going. The stone bridge is not maybe a day.
So what exactly are we going to be doing in Beliard?
I'm not sure. you were the ones who wanted to go there. We heard about some excursion of some kind, if I remember.
Yeah, there was a giant delegation that had come up from another city, was supposed to pass through Red Larch and some other cities, and had different delegates representing all the different factions, and they were delivering goods and goodwill, and they had different relics with them and stuff, and they disappeared somewhere on their trip.
Okay, so we're gonna be looking for the delegation.
And then Dorn did
I
overhear
suppose.
that delegation was going toward Westbridge, if I remember. Because that's where supposedly the person looking for headed.
Well, he was with the delegation. He jumped on the delegation at Red Larch.
Yeah, but I overheard that they were making their way towards northwest.
Right. Okay, so you guys heading back on the road?
Yep.
Okay. You arrive at Stonebridge, which is a pretty awesome looking site. So let me pull up what it looks like. Which damn chapter is it? Oh, none of this shit's in order.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have like done half of 6, and now you're in 3. But as you approach the bridge, you look up and you see it spanning up, incredibly up, and then over it. And it is like nothing you have ever seen before. A couple of you have heard about it having been in this territory, but to see it is another sight. Here's what it looks like.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's badass. So it's only like 30 feet wide. It's wide enough so like a wagon could pass each direction without pushing each other off of it. But that is the cool stone bridge.
Interesting.
Yeah. The giant archway, it is about 2 miles long, and it goes up about 400 feet high as you guys are going up the ramp of it. If you guys want to cross it, or you can try to do a history check, see if you know anything else about it.
Yeah, I'm looking at history.
Huh. That is quite interesting.
30-20?
Yeah, 2 of you wouldn't know anything about it, but
Yeah.
which is Doran and Reverence, you
Yeah.
wouldn't know, but Uvi and Eero, you guys could do a history, which Eero did. It is a sacred site of pilgrimage for many dwarves. Long ago, there was a dwarf god, and he appeared atop the stone bridge to rally the dwarves against a bunch of orcs. And the founder of Belsimer, a city from long ago, he died fighting a hill giant atop the stone bridge. And he's been entombed in a location nearby after he died. It is
How nearby?
Probably like 3 days.
Did the hill giant live?
Probably not. Says it's only 6 paces wide, and there's no railings or barriers. So it is windy up there, so you do have to be careful crossing it, but it's not anything where you're gonna actually have to roll for unless you're up there for like fighting or some shit.
Which direction would I think that the tomb was in? It was like 3 days travel from here.
Probably the other side of Beliard.
Okay.
Hmm.
I guess we'll cross the bridge.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Is there like a tour guide or something?
You guys are the tour guide.
I imagine I crossed this bridge whenever I came back through the first time.
I don't. We didn't really discuss where you came in, so
Yeah, that's true. We'll say I came from Westbridge just to make things easier.
yeah, that's not even a bridge. That's a city, but
Yeah.
yeah, Stonebridge. Valley Sites. Okay. And as you approach Beliard, there's not a map nor 30 named places here, so we're gonna just theater mine this city. Oh, did you just see the map, Doran?
No, the fact that it didn't provide a map of the city or names of anything.
Oh, yeah, I know. After Red Larch, they probably got tired of it. But as you approach, the city's kind of hidden back a bit in some wooded areas. But as you approach, it does look like one of the more pleasant-looking villages in the valley. And it looks like you can tell just by the sound and the smell that it is a market town for local cattle drovers. So there's a lot of cows and goats and sheep and those type of animals coming in and out.
Looks good, smells like shit. Got it.
What a
Yeah.
nice town.
Yeah. So you roll in. You see. I'm assuming you guys are going into town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You roll in. Small town, homey feel. A little bit less buildings than Red Larch, but they're more spread out. They got a little bit more land because they've got their own little small farms on property. With cows and pigs and such, and of course chickens.
Is there any taverns that we can find? Or inns?
Yep. Make an investigation.
Can I check for churches or holy places?
You do not find any. You don't need a roll.
Doctors?
You do see an inn coming up. It has a sign in front of it that says the Watchful Knight. And that's KIN.
Okay. I'll take a look at it.
Sounds like a nice place.
You go in, nice little 2-story building, a few people sitting around. There's a dwarf over drinking in the corner, female walking around serving people drinks, another guy behind the bar. You can see a couple of the cattle people in there with their, hats and ropes and cowboys sitting around eating and drinking.
I will approach the barkeep. Is there anyone sitting at the bar?
There's a couple people.
Okay. I'm just. Hello.
Hey, you look new.
Kind of.
I know most of the people who come through town.
Well, we're currently here in search of a delegation that has come through. Have you heard anything about it?
Well, I heard it came through. I saw it. Some of them stayed here. and they left.
How long ago was this?
Oh, probably been maybe in the past 10 days.
Was there anything odd about it? Do they seem like they were being watched by anyone? No.
No one I could tell. They came in, stayed, they paid well. They
Talked to anyone in town?
just the usual. They talked to me a little bit, told us, they were headed on. They were supposed to be headed south after this towards Summit Hall, I think it was. And then I don't know where they were going after that, but I know that's where they were headed.
Summit Hall. Where is the Summit Hall?
Oh, it's not too far. You got that map thingy?
Yes.
Yeah, let me show you where. Yeah, it's only a few days south of here, just right down the Desarin Road.
And you said it's only been a week. 10 day.
Yeah, well, 10 days a week around here.
Right. Do you know if there's any lodging around?
Well, this is an inn as well. So I do have some rooms available if you're looking.
Yes, of course. Let me check in with my compatriots.
Sure, not a problem. My name is Neshore. If you need anything, just give me a holler. I'm the owner and proprietor here at the Watchful Night.
Well, Watchful Night. What is that about? Just wondering.
Oh, well, actually, that there's an interesting story behind there. Originally, it was named for, we used to have a helmed horror. I don't even know if you know what that is, but we used to have one that stood out here in the common room. It was inoperative for many decades, and one day it just vanished.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that's about 15 years. I took over the place shortly after, because a few days after the helmed horror disappeared, the innkeeper, the original one, he went missing. So I bought the place and been watching over it since.
Well, I guess we'll have to keep our eyes out for something like that when we're in the hills.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be back around.
Okay.
Walk away.
I'll be here. Okay, back to the top where you are, wandering around looking for suspicious shit. With the three of you.
I would mainly be looking for someone trying to sell hides.
I like Amon. I have lower intelligence.
Yeah.
We can tell you have the lower intelligence.
Well, being it's a cattle town, there is a tanner in town, and you do pass by a smith's place, and then there's a couple other stores, like you saw a general goods store, and then something else that just had a mirror up above the where a name typically is.
Go into the tanner, or go towards the tanner.
The tanner? Okay.
Yes.
You go to the tanner, and it smells like leather and urine,
Okay.
because that's generally what they're using to preserve and tan the hides. You going in?
Yeah.
Okay. Outside the sign says it's Hans's Tan,
Honda's tan. Okay.
and you walk in and you see a human male in there, ripped and with a really nice tan. Goes, "Hi, I am Hans. How can I help you?"
Oh, the Hans. I have some hides. I was wondering if you could probably sell or looking to sell. They're
Oh,
quite well done.
what kind of hides you have for Hans?
Take out the 10 pounds of really well done hyena hide. If I
This is
remember,
a
I think I rolled like a 19 or a 20 on that.
yeah.
I just put really well
I
done.
I believe I'm supposed to be coming in here with you. Uvi sent me here because he believed you might need some help with your speech.
No, I'm
Oh,
speaking just fine.
hi Hans. Who are you?
Oh,
Pretty purple man.
Woohoo, it's
oh,
summer
thank you
Beliard.
very. I find you very pretty as well, and your hair's looking fine today.
Thank you.
Oh, are you making something for my friend?
Not yet. He brought me in some big hide.
Might I tell you, he saved your city from a giant.
A giant? I am a
This is
giant man.
yes,
Hans
you
giant.
just like you, but even bigger, big as a tree. He was coming here, he was just past the bridge, and then this man right here, he made him run away. All the way back into the Slumber Hills. The Slumber Hills.
I am quite terrifying.
Oh well, good job.
So if you're going to make anything for him, might I say he should get a discount, as he did you quite a service.
Well, Hans still need to make profit.
Of course, of course.
Uh, you just want to sell Hans hide, or are you buying?
Just selling. I have what things I need, and maybe someone else could have use for these. As I lay down, I'm gonna put in chat.
Yeah, because I think when you guys were skinning it, Bishop got one, but it was a dirty 20 roll, and then
Yeah.
you got a one, and it was a nat 20 roll.
And then would I have used all 10 pounds to make the bracers of the other hide?
Did you have Bishop's hide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're using his hide. That's messed up. Um,
He left.
He did
Why not?
leave with all the gems.
Since you hadn't really worked with hide that much before, I would say you probably wasted a lot of it making it. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just put down the 10 pounds of really well
Oh,
quality hide. How much do you think I could give for this, sir?
oh, Hans like this. What kind of hide? Big, huge hide. This from Giant?
No, this is. I don't think
I
Jordan knows what. How you know?
I I look to him kind of
Do you know what this is?
uh well that does look like giant hide to me. Yes, that does look like giant hide. Wow,
Yes.
it's quite furry. Never knew giants to be furry, but well, here you go. It's obviously plain to see.
Well, it was a giant animal. I remember that. I
And
don't
see,
remember what.
have you
Well,
ever dealt with a giant animal's hide before? It must be wonderful. Imagine the thickness of the pelt, but the dexterity, the flexibility of it.
oh, Hans, I like how you talk, pretty man.
Well, I suppose something like this is probably worth quite a lot, where I come from, especially. But you can see how
Oh,
decadent that door and my friend is right here, and so it's probably worth even more where he is from.
mm,
Might I say, for how much are you giving him? 10 or
uh,
15 pounds?
I
look
have
about
10
10
pounds.
pounds.
10 pounds? I would say, easily maybe 2 to 3 gold pieces a pound, totaling about 30 gold pieces. And of
Mm,
course, you need to still make money, and you could sell for 4, and so we'll give you 25 gold pieces. Does that sound reasonable?
25 gold piece. How about 20 gold?
How about 22?
How about you roll persuasion? I don't know why I ask you fucking +8.
Okay, I'm gonna use universal speech to get advantage. Still only 15.
Okay, Hans agreed. 22.
Sounds good, fellow.
He gives you 4 coins.
Oh, okay. I give it all to Doran. There you go. Make sure you got your money's worth.
Anything else for Hans? I could bump you up.
Question: Did he just give me 22? Oh, okay.
2 platinum pieces and 2 gold.
Same equivalent.
Yeah. I don't have anything to sell, or buy. Is there anything that you need? Anything of assistance? Have you heard of the Deca dinner? The I have it in my notes, but for some reason I wrote down.
Delegation.
Yes, delegation. I wrote down fucking
Hans don't know that word.
delegation.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hans know leather and meat.
That is
Gives you-
fair, Hans. That is very fair.
He
You
gives you a
do
wink.
look like a man who knows your mates. So, but I am going to get going. Doran, you're free to stay all you want, my good friend. I am sure that Uvi needs me. If
A lot of people. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, if you hear anything about the delegations, then of course come to us. I'm hard to miss. And I walk
Bye,
slowly.
pretty man.
A lot of people came into town not too long ago. Have you seen a man like me?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Well, thank you for the coin, Hans.
Thank you. Let me know when Pretty Boy's coming back.
I will happily do that as I walk out.
Okay.
Was that enough gold for you, or should I have asked for higher?
This is fine. I was just trying to get rid of it. Someone else might have use.
Okay, so leaving there, you did see, you got your regular. Of course, there's Smith, a horse dealer, because it is a cattle town. A bunch of people selling animals. There's the store with a mirror on it, and then a general goods store.
I'm just sticking with Doran because that's what my assignment was supposed to be.
Yep.
Walk into the place with the mirror because it sounds interesting.
Okay.
Guess I'll meet up with them.
Yeah, where is Uvi and
Yeah, I'm
Iro
not. Iro could have caught up. I'm not sure where he is.
Uvi is walking around the outskirts of town. Like I said, I'm not specifically looking for something. I'm just pretty much like getting a lay of the land.
Okay, so you're just scouting around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You walk in the other store with everyone else in tow, essentially, and you see all kinds of random assortment of fancier looking items. You see books. You see an axe. You see some scrolls on the wall, and a counter with a little bell at it that says "Ring for service."
I ring it.
From the back of the room, there's a beaded curtain, and behind the curtain, a red woman steps out from behind it. Hello. You rang?
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello,
This
Purple Man.
this this shop doesn't have a name. It was just shiny.
Oh, this is the mirror image.
I like how that sounds.
Hmm.
What do you do here at the Mirror Image?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. To sell some items, some potions, ointments for what ails you. Sell information, trade information.
Do you know about a delegation that popped by?
Oh, I know many things.
I'm sure we have to buy that information, don't you?
Not necessarily
Oh,
always sell information. I can trade it to the right person. What are you guys doing in town?
I'm just here
look,
helping a couple of friends.
I'm trying to
Where?
find. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Have you seen a man like me? He was hitched a ride with this delegation.
Hmm, maybe. I did see quite a few of them. What did he look like?
Me. As I kind of stand back so she can get a better look at me.
Oh,
Cast Prestidigitation, make him shine.
I'm shy.
I'm what's known as a shadow Kai, if you know what that is.
Oh, now I didn't necessarily see somebody who looked just like you, but I mean, traveling with them was another fellow, but he didn't have all that
Not
paint on his face or whatever you're
not
doing.
like me, but more the same race as me. Seems to
Oh,
be.
there was. Uh, what color was his? Can you just give me more than that? Because it can get kind of fuzzy. There was quite a few people.
I put 5 gold on the counter and say he was a quite tall, dark gray man with blue eyes, and
Oh,
he was rather thin.
I think I know who you're talking about. The gold disappears. He wasn't thin. He was quite large, and handsome. Very pale though. Not really my type. But yeah, he was with them. He looked dangerous.
Did he leave with them?
Yeah, he was still going with them as far as I knew
Is
when they
there
left town.
anything else you can tell us about the people he was traveling with?
Um, Random assortment.
Descriptions, names.
Um, there was a few different people with them. I could tell as much as they knew each other from travel, I felt not all of their goals might have been aligned. Like they were representing different factions.
Of course.
They left. Which way did they head? Did they head towards Westbridge?
Uh, no, not Westbridge. They were headed south towards Summit.
Towards the blank blank. The that one place where I sent the giant. Oh, Summit Hall. I thought you meant Summit Hills. Okay, Summit Hall. Interesting. Notes.
Yeah. What else are you guys doing in your travel?
Uh,
Just traveling, wandering,
Seem to
trying
be
to find this
interested.
man.
Seem to be interested in information.
well, I am, but I don't have much currency on me. Is there any other way how I can pay for information on this group of select people?
Well, I have information on things. Um, what are your guys' allegiance?
I take out the sketch of the sigil I made from the cave.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, that. I know quite a bit about all of that.
I lay down
I take,
and
as he's putting down gold, I'm just gonna take his hand away. No, no, no. There's other ways to pay, I can assume.
Yes,
Before you
that's
pay with your gold.
much more expensive than gold will take with the information I have.
What do you want?
Well,
Is it something that we can provide?
Something that we could do.
a test of your valor and your heart. The information I have is valuable, but I can't have it go to the wrong people. I need to
course.
see where your allegiances are.
You
As
wish
much
to know
as
our allegiance.
as much as fancy words may do, I prefer action.
What would you have us do, ma'am?
Were you saying something, Caden?
You don't give words enough credit.
Well, I
I
give
look
words
down at him.
credit, but I've met many a silver tongue.
Words can only take you so far.
Um, so this symbol you gave me, what are your reasons for searching it?
Well, what do you... Wait, what was the name of the part? Was that Lance Rock that we found that?
Yes.
Well, we were paid to take care of something down in Lance Rock,
Hmm.
and there seemed to be, how
I
you
know this.
said, wasn't like not a sigil, but like a place of worship, wasn't it? That would, or
Right.
was it like a painted cave?
Show you my knowledge. Do you know the history of Lance Rock?
I'm not from here, man.
What about you? Because Eero, you're there as well.
What do I know about Lance Rock?
Yeah, do you know the history?
Something there was a
Rather
necromancer
quite
there.
old. No, much older. That's new news.
What would I know?
Well, history, see if you know.
I don't know if it's advantage or not, but yeah,
No,
just 13.
yeah, you don't know more than you know. See, originally, this is one of those fun, strange rumors. Is that the rock wasn't normally there, but there was an ancient green dragon and red dragon fighting in the Somber Hills, probably 500-600 years ago. And it got there when the green dragon decided to drop a rock on top of the red dragon to kill him. And the bones have long been taken away, but supposedly that's the rumor. He dropped the rock right on the dragon.
Could I do an insight?
Well, that's an interesting tale.
Sure.
Just because that sounds weird that you dropping a rock on a dragon.
Well, one dragon to another. Yeah, she seems to be truthful. She's kind of hard to read, but she believes it. So, I have plenty of information on this sigil you showed me, but what you can do for me to prove your heart is in the right place. Have you heard of the Ice Shield orcs?
No,
No?
I haven't.
Why don't you remind us?
Ah, that's another history lesson. It's not that old, but out to the east, and they used to just come closer to Yartar to the north, but now they've gotten closer to Beliard. But there is a huge group of orcs calling themselves the Ice Shield orcs for whatever reason. but they've been harassing the farmers to the east. They've been burning their crops, they've been killing and stealing their cattle, kidnapping people, all kinds of just general mayhem. But if you can put an end to them, then I will give you the information that is way more than you need.
Sounds easy enough, ma'am.
Sounds doable.
From what I've
Right.
heard, though, there are quite a few of them.
You're asking a lot about our allegiances, and if I may ask, why do you want these orcs taken care of?
Well, quite selfish reasons, to be honest. It affects business. Less farmers coming in to buy, bringing in supplies. Uh, the orcs end up getting braver. They may get closer to Beliard, and then I may have to move my shop. I don't want to do that.
What do you
Nobody would
sell
want
here
that.
in this shop?
Oh, I couldn't hear you guys both talking.
What do you sell in this shop?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I have some basic items, some standard old books, mainly storybooks, but I have some other magical things that pass through here that I hold to.
And if I may say, if you're asking us to be mercenaries for hire, I assume the for hire part means that there's a reward, other than this
Yes,
information.
potentially. I mean, it would help me to stay in business.
Something a
would.
little more material.
Something that's
Information is nice, but
Well, I mean, I do have some items here. Just depends on what you might be interested in. If you get it taken care of.
sounds fair.
you got yourself a deal.
Had you
Just
might
need
have a
to
deal with him. How do we know that you're going to go through with this? That you are going to give us the information which you say that you know?
smart man.
How about you give us half the information right now, and half after we're done? We can't do anything with half of the information, and you can't do anything with these orcs in the place.
Yeah. Make a persuasion roll was good. You have no bardic inspirations pretty soon.
I have one more left.
19. Let me find it. Well, this crudely drawn sigil that this Shatterkai drew. How much do you know about it already?
I don't know.
Nothing.
How much do we know about it?
Yeah, you don't
Don't.
know. Hero, what do you remember?
Remember about what?
About
This
the dark sigil? I'm gonna make you guys all see it again.
It was something about. Fuck. It was all the elements, and then there was a
necromancer.
eye or something from necromancy, I think.
Oh, so you have your guesses. But going, I can tell you which elements are which. Obviously, this one here on the left is for air, the tornado. The next one is earth, the solid, strong base. The next one is for fire, as that is a brazier for fires and such. And then the other one is water. And it may look like an X, but it's actually to represent a wave that returns, like the ocean waves, where it crashes in and comes back. The one at the middle? Has nothing to do with necromancy.
What does it have to do with them?
That is the elemental eye that controls them all.
And what does that represent?
That is the prime elemental. It represents all elements. And if my guess is correct, someone is trying to bring them together. And what they will bring could be good or bad. It depends on your allegiance. Is that enough for you?
I think that satisfies me at the least. And you all?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
And
Would
we
you
will
like
be back whenever we... Oh,
Would you like to purchase anything while you're here?
I'm not sure. Would
You
you
have the
all like to purchase anything?
You have the more of mundane items as well.
I still have a bone, like sewing needle. Should take that for anything.
That's a piece of bone.
That was
Not
from
really.
necromantic skeleton sewing body pieces together. Kind of more cult item.
Yeah, it's an interesting item. Where did you obtain it?
Well, we fell into. Oh no, I think it was Lance Rock.
Yeah, it was when
Yeah.
you're sewing the bodies together.
Yeah, a zombie was using it.
Yeah, there was a zombie using it for
Oh,
sewing together bodies, I think.
there's quite an interesting history behind the item, though not magical looks, so not terribly valuable. I mean,
What would you offer it for?
not much, maybe a couple silver.
That would work.
I take out a ring. Apparently, this is called a ring of feather falling. Would you have interest in this?
Um, it is quite interesting. That one almost looks like it belongs to you. You sure you'd want to give up such a thing? I hate to see you
It
fall
was
out of
just,
the sky without one.
it was just given to me.
A gift
So it's
given
nothing.
so soon you want to get rid of.
Hmm.
I
I was
mean,
just wondering.
I could buy it, but let me take a look at it. Mm, kind of handles it for a few minutes. It does look like it's only got about one charge in it.
That's one time your life is saved from falling from a great height.
Yeah, I don't tend to have those issues of worried of. I have other ways.
But you'll be hoping that you have that one time you do.
Oh, I do not worry about fun. You see her hair kind of catches on fire, and she just kind of looks at you and smiles.
Don't worry, I can do that too. I'm just not doing it right now.
Oh, but of course. Um, yeah, I mean, I could take it off your hands, but the most is gonna be like 50 gold.
I'm sure you could do 75 at least.
I'll just keep it then. Maybe it should come in handy.
Okay. Uh, well, if you're not purchasing anything, what else do you want?
I'm quite fine. I want to thank you for your kind hospitality. I
Us.
kneel down and bow to her.
You're ever polite. I appreciate that.
I will wink and I head out.
I nod my head and I just walk out.
I turn around and walk out.
Hero's just there like, okay.
But Euro's not there.
Oh.
Or no, Euro. Ubi isn't. Who else would have been in there? What's his name? Who's not
Blue.
here? Blue. He's like, damn it, I wanted to buy some magical items. And he walks out. You guys didn't even ask her what she had.
I have 0 gold pieces.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Doran, that was the equivalent of the library.
Okay.
Because it's just a small cattle town. Were you guys looking for anything else in town?
No. Just looking for information, which I think we just got.
Yep.
Creepy doggo.
Is that what that is? A dog?
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to see. Almost looks like a goblin at first.
I like how it's called superior vision in dark, yet it's still just normal dark vision.
So what are you guys doing?
Hero, do you have anything else to attend to?
Might be a cat.
No.
Is Uvi anywhere around?
No, I was still walking around reading lips, just getting a general lay of the land.
Okay, I suppose it's time for the search for Uvi.
Yeah, small town. You just see them walking around. People. Huh?
You whispered me something.
I whispered you something? When did I whisper you something? Like a while ago.
That's what you just whispered me.
Wow, that's weird because it said I went to Doran.
Oh,
I got it.
I also got it.
That's
What you
So
fuck
we find
you and Doran?
Uzi and then
The fuck you
make a
doing?
little-
yeah, that's weird because I whispered and it literally says to Doran Othronus.
Yeah,
Why are
I
you
got it.
serving Asmodeus, Doran?
Hey, don't worry
Yeah,
about
it's
what I'm doing.
yeah, it's only one.
No, yeah, so we're just gonna look around, and I imagine we see Uvi just kind of like Pink Panther just skulking around.
Oh no, he's not skulking around, he's basically just walking around casually, just, like I said, reading lips, looking around.
He's not Bishop. He's not skulking.
You're right.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know,
Yep.
just...
Yeah, you find Ubi. You guys are all back together, holding hands. What you doing?
Is there anything, did you find anything, Uvi, while you were looking around?
No, from just the local gossip, just what this person said, what that person said, nothing of any real
found out the delegation was going near Summit Hall.
Well, that's
As
something.
as well as the uh symbol that you all found. You called it the dark symbol, correct?
The Dark Sigil.
Yes.
Got the paper.
They found out it's about some elemental eye or something. I don't know exactly what that means, or
Could
somebody's trying to bring the elements together. I didn't much understand it.
Not being from here, but would I know anything about what this is entailing? Like, have I read anything about trying to bring the elements together, or would have known anything?
Yeah, would I know anything?
You can make history checks. What name, Ubi?
Oh, the
The
elemental
elemental
eye.
eye.
I was trying to, but
Oh, okay.
with 3 people talking at the same time, I thought I'd just type it.
Gotcha. N-
Wow. Had to one up me.
Yep.
yeah, but even as much as you know Ubi and Doran, things you've heard on the Shadowfell, you haven't heard anything about. You've heard, of course, the elements because that's almost elementary: earth, wind, fire, water. But as far as them coming together and combining to do something, that's been beyond what you've researched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, unless someone really focuses on that field of knowledge, it's not something everyone would know.
Also, we're making a trade for some information. We're supposed to take down some orcs.
Yes, near Yata?
The ice shield orcs, I
Uh,
think it's.
No, she was saying it around here, or give or take,
Correct.
like east of Beliard.
Yeah.
Saying
Oh,
over. She said originally they were up in Yartar, but now they've made their way down
okay.
here.
So like over here in Chicago.
Right.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big farming cattle. It's like Texas.
Okay. Yes, we're to take out some orcs and report back to the lady once we are done with.
And what lady is that? Or didn't you ask her name?
I have to admit, I assumed we got her name, and I didn't want to sound stupid, so I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, nobody actually exchanged names. You do know she looked unusual race. It was a fire genasi. Yep.
She works at the mirrors. We didn't actually get her name, which is a misstep on our part, but you'll know her when you see her. Her hair is on fire, which is not very common around here, I assume.
Well, it's
Correct?
probably be a good idea to ask, even if you think she's already said it before. There's no harm in trying to reconfirm information.
Oh, that was Caden saying that he didn't want to sound stupid. Amnon thought he already knew it. Yeah, no, of course, yes, I understand. I can go back there.
If you wish.
Give me a
I'll go back
moment.
with them.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, I am
Hello.
sorry to come back so soon. I
It's-
realized just as we were exiting town that I never actually got your name.
No, you did not.
I don't think you ever got our names.
Oh, I already know your.
I suppose we're quite special then.
Indeed, I see lots. My name is Miss Shinju.
Shinju.
Mission Jew.
She's not a Jew.
I mean, sounds like a Jew.
Mission Jew.
And that's all I came in here to ask. There's obviously some spells that require a name, and if I want to talk to you, or any of my companions would like to talk to you whenever we are not here, we would need that.
Oh, sending them my way.
Of course, I would always like to talk to you.
Of course.
I wink and I walk out.
I walk out.
I didn't know you walked in.
Yeah, I said that's all the men.
Yeah,
Oh,
Doran
okay.
came. Okay, and her name is Miss Sinju.
Very well. If that's the case, do we want to stay the night, then head off, or just head off now?
But what time is it?
It's still early. It's only like 11 or 12. You guys got there shortly after daybreak.
It's up to you all, but I am ready to head out.
It's cheaper to head out.
Very well.
We all have everything we need, rations.
I mean, I've got that covered.
I personally do not have rations, but if I can probably collect berries or something along those lines.
Oh, you'll be collecting berries, all right.
Whoa.
Good berries.
That's fine by me,
Well, I'd
as long
say
as it's not meat.
more like oranges now.
Still not meat, I assume.
We're letting them change the flavor for flavor.
The more they heal, the bigger they get.
No, I mean,
Could
we
be
don't
fucking
need meat. We're vegans.
watermelons and grapefruits.
Yeah.
Heat is good melon.
Eat the whole. You have to eat the whole thing, or else you
Takes
don't get it.
takes 10 rounds of combat to eat it.
We're vegans, but we don't eat anything that came from the earth. We only eat things that come from magic.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Well, you guys can control the token, so if you want to slowly move out, and because that's about
Yep,
a day. So
That's 2 days.
yeah, 'cause
2 days. 3 days.
we're doing I think what all the information I found was like 24 miles per day. So
Yeah.
do some perception checks for me.
Do I just passively see anything?
Possibly, yes.
I don't know why that rolled you, but damn.
Doran sees it before you. How about that?
I very much doubt it.
Come on, Obi.
Oh. he got a nat 22.
Guys, do I see something?
I see everything.
Well, his passive perception's fucking 21.
I imagine we had a long rest.
Yeah, easily. Make sure you guys are all hit points, rages, all that good stuff.
I need to do this whole spellbook thing too, so I can put the spell on my spellbook.
I will guide you while you're
From a
inscribing.
scroll.
Yep, you could do that while you're traveling if you want.
Yes, I would like to attempt to do this.
So give yourself a D4.
I will be right back.
Inspiration.
How do I do this now? It's clouded down level 2, so it's going to be 100 gold, because 50 gold per level.
It's an Arcana
So-
check.
Isn't it like,
Inspiration.
is it like 10 plus the spell's level?
Right,
Okay, so it'll be at 12.
right. Yeah, there's a. You have to roll Arcana to copy spells into your book.
Okay, so I'm being guidance and bardically inspired.
Which means,
Never mind.
No,
yeah, you just You look at him, you're like, I don't need your help.
I mean, to be fair, you should roll them anyway just to see how fucking amazingly it's.
Yeah.
See if I can get a homebrew like upgrade on Cloud of Daggers.
D6.
So a D6,
And
Yeah.
and a D4.
29,
Can we get above a 30? We have to.
33.
33.
You managed to copy it in there and don't even have to use as much ink as you thought you would, and it ends up only costing you like 75 gold worth.
I will take that. Okay.
Yeah. With that high and a nat 20, yeah, they give you something.
So 115 minus 7.
I mean, you could refund Uvi 25.
Good
So
job.
40 is what I'm at.
Okay.
And now I have Cloud of Daggers.
Yes. And then the other one, of course, you're not going to copy.
Nope.
The perception rolls, you guys see to the north as the trail emerges from a dry gulch, a column of thick black smoke rises at a slight angle over the trees. It looks like something is burning just over the next ridge.
Well, seems like we've got a fire over the ridge.
Well, let's get to it then.
Should probably be careful if it's a group of orcs.
It's a group of orcs, we can try and talk it out. I can be quite calming when I need to be.
Yeah, I saw you got that damn spell.
No, I don't have it once, I have it 7 times.
How do you have it 7? I thought it was once a day. Well, so you have it 4, but did
And then
you
plus
hit it
3 second level spells.
if you're burning spell slot?
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill your character soon.
bards are fun.
Okay, so you guys see the smoke. What are you doing? It's over like the next hill.
Yeah,
Let's go run.
Might as well. Well, not run, just be careful.
Yeah,
Is anyone else having issues dragging stuff to their sheet? Because I've been trying to drag spells over from the compendium and it won't work.
Only if
Do you
I've got
have
it
it?
popped out.
Give it pop.
It's not popped out. It's still in the actual window.
Let me see if it'll let me do it. Hero. Cloud Jazz. There it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. Are you stealthing over there as he's wanting to do, or are you guys just running over the hill?
Up to you all.
I'd stealth.
Stealth, I'd say. I'm back, by the way.
Not the stealthiest.
That's at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm a big
We
tiefling
are
that can play a
so
trumpet.
much stealth.
Wow, yeah, you guys are just clomping over that fucking hill.
I mean, I'm wearing medium armor. Of course, I'm not going to be making no noise.
I'm
Yeah, I
a big
need-
trumpet playing
wow.
tiefling.
And there's a
I'm not-
dodge. And I did a dodge he goes too. just to round out
We're
the
not.
shit.
We're not stealthy. Sorry to tell you, Rob.
Well, neither was the hill giant behind the tree.
That's true.
Actually, he rolled a 15 for stealth somehow. But
God, he gets a nat 20, just turns into the tree.
yeah, exactly. So as you come up over this hill, just what you guys thought you were being quiet, you're just stomping over everything. Comp, 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 comp. You see a fiercely burning homestead nestled in a small valley slightly below the hill. As you get up to the top of the ridge, you can see the barn is a smoking ruin and the house is half consumed by fire. There's a bunch of livestock panicked and scrambling around a fenced-in corral on the far side of the barn.
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Going to prepare to cast Calm Emotions whenever anybody gets nearby that I can see.
Okay.
I'll start going up to the house, see if there's anyone inside or around.
I'll be going up to the house as well.
As you get
I start casting Prestidigitation to put out fires.
yeah, you can stand back and start casting it. What's the range on that? Oh, you got to get close, 10 feet. Wow, I didn't realize the range is so short.
And I can also start casting Frostbite.
Start
Create some
freezing it.
ice, yeah.
You guys go over to the barn and start doing it. When you guys get about 60 feet from the house, you can hear somebody coughing from inside the door of the house and crying, help, help, help,
I'm
help.
gonna rush into the
Running over, yep.
Okay, you guys going up the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. The front room is filled with heat and smoke. Flames are starting to lick on the ceiling, and you see a small half elf with a bloody gash on his forehead. He's sprawled on the floor, and he keeps trying to rise up, but he keeps slipping and falling. And he's trying to sit up. And he's like, Megan, my wife, please find her. And then he collapses.
Let's get her out of there. Find her, get him out. What do I see around me?
Are you by the barn trying to put it
I'm-
out, or the house? Or
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the barn. I'm going to make objects outlined in blue and people outlined in green.
that is a really cool way to do that. Yeah, you light it up. You see different farming objects are starting to glow. Nothing comes up as far as human or humanoid, or a creature, I should say.
Okay.
That's
Does
still
the
in there.
house have? So I'm gonna pick up this dude
At this
and
point,
take
I
him
have
out
to
of the house.
go. So,
Yeah.
Rob,
to the
just
house, then.
I am trying to calm anybody down, and
Hello?
Okay.
Caden just dropped.
No, Caden he said he had to go at 6:30. He had to go pick up his brother or something. Like his brother's ride ended up having to bail.
If that's the case, I'm going to dump water on a rag, tie it around my face and mouth, and go in looking for the woman.
I picked up the man and I'm gonna be taking him out of the house.
I am prestidigitationing every fire that I can find in the house.
Thank you. They they took her. Help.
Or
Yeah. Oh,
I'm glad they
Ah.
said
Where'd
that
they go?
after I went in the house.
yeah, I mean, he just said, please find her. He didn't say where she was.
So I'm in a burning house looking for a woman that's not there.
Yes,
which way did they take her?
but you look spectacular. I don't know. I was inside. They cut me and left me for dead and lit the place on fire. Yeah, you don't find the wife upstairs, Uwe.
Do I
But it is
find
really
anything
hot.
else?
You find lots of flames and smoke and the survival instinct to GTFO.
That's a wasted fucking perception check. God damn it.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
looking inside.
No witches anywhere? No shiny jewelry?
Yeah. You find this poor farmer's stash of this legendary magical item.
Actually, that could be a thing. Do I find anything of particular value that I can salvage for the family.
You can't even really get upstairs. The flames are bad. Like it's about to come down.
Well, fuck it, I'll jump out of a window.
Do
Okay.
you know where the main encampment?
I don't know where the encampment is, but my wagon's missing, so we could probably follow it.
I
I
give
call
him
for the others to come to this man.
You what?
I said I called to the others
I'll give him an
to
orange.
come.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's better. And you see his
Is it an enemy
gash in
or
his
an
forehead close up. What'd you say, Dorn?
I said, is it an innie or an outie? Movies, orange, innie.
What?
Nobody else sees that? Right next to orange, it says innie.
Oh, it's
Magic Initiate.
What?
your joke failed. That's
Yeah. I know
That's
you're
all.
asking if it's like a fucking belly button, but goddamn.
Y'all fucking retarded.
says the one with the bad joke. Moving on. Um. Oh, thank you. No, they damn orcs. They came and like an hour ago, and they just surrounded us, and they took her. I had a couple farmhands. They took them with them too, I believe. But if we can follow the tracks, we might be able to get caught up to them.
Why don't you stay here and try and put out your house and we can go follow?
No, my wife, she's pregnant. I'm coming with you. I can't leave her.
I give him a hand axe. You can't go empty-handed.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Now, let's find these tracks.
Can I use that perception check for the tracks?
I want to help.
Well, Doran, what was your perception for?
12. I don't know what his was for.
To look for any signs of the orcs leaving.
Okay. Yeah, they weren't too subtle about it, and you can see through the soil where they headed off to the northeast with a wagon. You don't see any animal prints. It looks more of human and boot prints. What are you guys doing?
I just want to follow the tracks.
Following the tracks.
Yeah, same.
Okay. So you guys start following the tracks. Do some perception checks for me.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to re-roll. This is for a different thing. Sorry about your nat 20.
Sorry, you were looking for tracks while in a house.
Is that for you?
Always one
Oh, you
above
didn't
me.
roll. Is that for Taito or for you?
Oh, that's for me. I'll have title. Okay, that sounds cool.
We got 9, 10, 11.
I mean, I did have a 28, but that counts for shit.
That doesn't count, man. That was for something else.
Yeah. Dagio didn't see shit.
Fucking owls, man.
Where's the new guy didn't see shit either. It's a good thing you got that owl. I'm the only one paying attention.
That's his job.
So
Except
he,
when he's falling asleep on the watch.
Taito, because you guys can communicate telepathically, reports back to you that there's stopped up ahead. There's a wagon with about a half a dozen orcs or so surrounded by it, and 3 other humanoids nearby that are. Taito's not sure if they're passed out or dead or what, but they're laying down.
Well, keep an eye up ahead. There's people,
People? Like humans?
all kinds of stuff. Yeah. I guess we should try to be quiet.
We should try. Disadvantage.
Just wait and see what Ubi's role is before I worry about if they need to even perceive or not.
I mean, would we be able to get within 120 feet of them before this would take effect?
Probably, yeah, because they're not actually paying attention.
Then
Let me
I can solve
let
that
me put
issue.
you let me put you on my man-made map. This is another fancy map because they're up in the trees up ahead, like parked with the wagon. As you guys get closer, you can see there's half a dozen orcs scattered around. They're currently hanging out, just chilling, talking to themselves, and orcish. You can see there's a woman passed out in the back of the wagon, and then there's 2 humans up front who are lashed in like pack mules that look like they've been the ones been pulling the wagon, and they're passed out, like laying on the ground, exhausted.
So yeah, I'm going to cast silence here, and they're in complete silence.
You're casting it on them or on us?
I'm casting it here. Like it's a 20-foot radius sphere, and it'll cover pretty much the entirety of where they are.
It's 20 foot. That
Is Mage Armor up?
yeah, it would still be up because it's only been 10 minutes for me casted the last time.
It would be
Okay.
bigger than that. It would be.
Oh, it's 20 foot radius. Says 20 feet on each from the middle, isn't it?
So it's like that sized.
Yeah, that's what I was just like. Wait a second. So they all start looking around at each other, and you see their mouths moving, but you don't hear any sound anymore. And now they're alert. Good job. They weren't paying attention before.
Well, I'm going to cast Bless on 3 of us.
Which 3?
The 3 people here.
Burn. Oh, I know what he would be casting. I can call options. What's the range of that? 20-foot radius sphere.
And yeah, if we're still getting time to cast, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon on top of the closest one.
No, you done your pre-action.
It's worth a go.
But nice try. Because right now they're like, but that was your 60 feet. How far is Amon from them?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, as well. Okay. Yep. He's gonna do what he said and run up here and do calm emotions because he's a jerk.
Which does nothing because they can't hear.
Oh, they have to be able to hear it?
yeah. Oh no, I think it's thematic only. It's
Well, it's verbal and
visual and thematic.
Yeah, but they can't hear him, how can he persuade them?
well, it's a spell. It's a magical effect. Here, let me put it in chat.
Yeah, it's just a normal spell.
Yeah, you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. And he'd be doing the second effect, which makes him indifferent. And what's his DC?
Would be a 14?
14. So 2 passes. One guy who passed rolled 2 nat 20s, which is just nasty.
Yeah, I don't think that guy wanted to calm down.
No. So we put dots on the calm ones. Not red. Do the weird heart. And we're top to bottom. That guy's not affected. Guy's not affected. Or that guy is, and this guy's not. And this guy's at the edge, and he sees you guys, and he is going to attempt to attack. So now we can roll some numbers. And roll the other ones, but they're a little confused at the moment.
I mean, to be fair, I don't regret casting silence on them.
Yeah, they're kind of confused about it, so.
Well, it's not like that. It's not like they can all just start yelling, "Oh shit, we're under attack."
Well, exactly, because the one up, he's out of the range of it. He's gonna yell, but yeah, they're not. Wait, can they even hear from outside of it or no?
No, it's literally just a space of silence. And if they
Okay,
have a
that's what I was
spellcaster,
thinking.
he's fucked as well.
Right. Okay, I think we got everybody in there, right? And Caden, you're up first. What do you want to do?
I would like to sweet talk them. Maybe try and get it into bed.
Look at my
The
muscles.
fuck, Dior.
I'm not gonna do that to Caden's character. He's already got concentration going on the other spell, so if he tries to cast it again, it will go away. And they'd all re-roll. So we don't want to do that.
I mean, but would he?
Uh, um, he is going to cast a different spell along the same lines. A different charm spell. That. Oh no, that's concentration too.
Mm-hmm.
Shatter, speak with animals, dissonant whispers, fairy fire, seems cure. Animal friendship, does that work on
Oh, no, it's no bless, sorry.
Oh, now, Mr. Orc, calm down. We just want the people. We don't want to hurt all of you. This is gonna be. Actually, someone else want to control.
I can if you want.
Okay. So I want to keep making calls for. It's like fighting against myself.
I will say, how do you want to do this, Rob?
Yeah, it's one of those weird things. Okay.
Give
there you
one of
go,
us a
Lee.
Adagio and the other one Amnon.
Hero. Nas, you want Adagio?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. What are you doing, Ubi? I know you gotta look at all the shit real quick. Yeah, I was like trying to play with his character, but I don't want to break his concentration. We got 4 of them chilled the fuck out already.
Yeah, the problem is silence has kind of also screwed him over.
Because he can't verbally charm the others.
No, because he can't use vicious mockery or shatter.
Oh well, he could the one guy is outside of the range, the front one.
True. Well, yeah, I will vicious mockery the front guy then.
Okay. What do
Probably.
you say?
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
He doesn't really understand you, but you can see a little blood come out of his nose as he failed his save. He gonna move or bonus action?
I've moved him a little bit away, but I don't want to get him too far away.
Yeah, he's squishy.
But yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. This one. He's moving his mouth. You guys don't hear anything. He's just approaching the other one. And Ubi's turn.
Yeah, I'll start to move. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
That's a lot of work. What are these things? Are those humans, I believe?
Yeah, those. He said he had a couple farm hands.
Okay.
They're currently like passed out on the ground, but they were the ones I said are kind of tied to the wagon, like they've been the ones pulling it.
So, weapon. Yeah, sure. Max damage, but miss.
Yeah, max damage, but miss, exactly.
Then I will action dodge.
Okay. This one who also passed the save is going to go 15, 20. He can see you guys. He's looking at the other guy, like, trying to point, like, let's go. But no words are coming out. And he's going to throw a javelin at you, Uvi. Oh, wait, actually. No, he's going to use his bonus action to charge you and be aggressive and attack you with his great axe. Disadvantage a 15.
Miss.
He's like, raw, get them, all of them, let's go. Not realizing these guys can't hear. They're just
Persuasion check.
like I don't know why I'm pantomiming what they're doing because you guys can't see me, but just imagine me talking without opening my mouth. Like,
Yeah.
and they're just looking around like, oh, we don't give a shit. They're just kind of randomly walking around trying to figure out what's going on. Eero, you're up.
Bonus action blades up.
Okay.
Hold on. For some reason, I'm moving both the owl and Eero.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, you didn't put Taito in the initiative, did you?
I didn't plan on him doing anything, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go up here,
Tree.
and I'm going to. Don't worry about the fire. 5 piercing.
Wow, you ran up and stabbed him.
I don't like orcs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you stab him right in the shoulder. Doran, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna run 30 feet.
Oh, that's right. You don't have fast movement yet, do you?
Not until 5th. And then Dorn's gonna bonus action.
Bloop.
Gonna be right here. And I'm going to attack this one.
Okay. You
Not
already
raging because I can't.
right. That'll hit. Nice. Take a huge chunk out of that orc. He's not looking good. Moves bonus. I think you got like the only thing left's like 5 feet of movement. Maybe.
Who?
Or no, you used everything, didn't you?
I used everything.
Okay.
I technically had 5 feet to play with the teleport, but I want to go here. And I'm resistant to all damages until next turn.
Right. Selwyn is not going to attack. He's just running, dashing to try to get towards his wife. Adagio. That'd be you, Nas.
Where the fuck is he at? Let's see. Oh, he's behind the turnover. Yeah.
I would like to firebolt, then stop, drop, and roll.
I was about to say, I'm trying to figure out. I think it would have been here. Yeah. Because I want to hit this dude. I think I'm gonna call him a bitch like it's a bad thing.
I was using vicious mockery.
Are so confusing. America's best network. The best network.
On which one?
Why puny creatures keep being mean?
On the top one. Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna
He's
call him a bitch like it's a bad thing.
yeah. He looks like he's about to drop, but he's still standing.
Oh, he's about to start crying.
Yeah. Now he's bleeding out of the other nostril.
And then I'm gonna drop prone.
Okay. Oh, his turn finally. He's not in a good place either. He finally gets to go. He's gonna go after Doran. A 16. Huh?
That'll hit. That's my AC.
Yeah, he rolled max damage, so he did 15 slashing.
Halved.
Because your little teleport.
Mhm. So what would that be? That'd be
7.
7. Yeah.
Fucky. He's like, roar! He's like yelling at the other guys. Roar, roar, roar. And then this guy's turn, he's just like, again, I'm pantomiming. You guys just can't see it. He can't.
Did he have disadvantage on that attack?
Well, the disadvantage would have been a 16. From the vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 16 and a 17.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's confused too. They're just walking around going, Amnon, you're up. He took out 3/4 or 2/3 of the fighters with one spell.
I'll have him just say fuck you to the same one with vicious mockery.
What's if you're meant to kill all these?
You're a bitch. Fuck you. Ah!
Yeah, their wisdom sucks. He 3 times in a row this guy's failed his wisdom save. They don't get that orcish thing to keep coming back either, do they?
Relentless
only like-
endurance.
Yeah, that's half orcs, not regular orcs. That's weird.
Don't orcs get the was it like after every round they gain health back or somewhere?
There's a difference between PHB orcs and orcs from Bolos.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are monster manual orcs. Yeah, he already had blood running out of each nostril, being viciously mocked, and now it starts bleeding out of his eyes, and he falls over. He doesn't even know it literally hit him.
I'll have him move up to here and end his turn.
Okay. Ividar Rain Flame.
I shall move the trident, attempt to stick him with the sharp end.
Stick him with the pointy end. That will hit. He's looking in a bad shape, but still standing.
Then I will attempt to hit him myself.
Oh shit! Okay. He's looking in badder shape, but still standing.
Yeah, that's it.
Now it's his turn. Having just got shredded by you, he's going to try to attack you with a. Well, he takes his axe and swings it up, but he's bleeding from so many places and he can't see straight. He swings it up and hits himself and then falls down and dies.
That one.
Oh, nice.
He had a nat 1 with 1 hit point left, so yeah. That was his turn. This orc is going over and just looking at this guy. Doesn't do anything. This guy's just chilling in the corner. Hero, you're up.
The calm emotion spell, whenever they see things getting attacked, I think it messes with it.
If the target is attacked or harmed by a spell or witnesses any of its friends being harmed, the
Yeah,
spell
so
ends
we
at
just
the.
hit 2 people that were orcs.
Okay, yeah, so they're going to start coming out of it.
I just wanted to say that before.
No, appreciate it.
I mean, probably not the top 2 wouldn't have noticed, but maybe the bottom 2.
Yeah, because of tree coverage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coverage.
And
They
they
weren't
can't hear it.
100% paying attention to you, and they couldn't hear what was going on. But now they're going to start paying attention because they know something's up. They're not the smartest creatures, so or humanoid, yeah.
I know one of them went after Uvi. That's why I was saying that. The other one's on the other side of the silence thing. So
Right. Which he hasn't had his next turn since he moved over there.
okay, is the other one doing anything?
Which one? Oh, he moved over
16.
next to the farmer, just menacingly, but he hasn't done anything yet.
Okay.
One next to you.
Yep.
Yep, that will hit.
15, 30. Okay.
Oh, that's right. You get 10 extra feet because of.
Blade song. And also he can't take reactions, so I just shocked him and walked.
Oh, Primal Strike's not concentration. Okay.
It's just a somatic strike.
Yeah, because some of those are concentration until you attack, so that's why I was checking. Doran, you're up.
I'm going to go up, attack this one that's right near the guy.
Okay.
Bonus action rage.
Good.
The quietest rage ever.
Opens mouth menacingly, yells at sky. Silence.
That'll hit.
Where's my rage damage?
I don't know.
Oh, it's on the radiant one.
Yeah, when you have modifiers, sometimes it just piles them all together. You don't hear anything, but he just drops down in a couple pieces.
And basically, I'm going to be motioning at the guy to hurry, like pointing roughly at the woman.
Yeah, he goes over, hops on the wagon, and he starts untying her, moving. They have other like supplies and stuff from his farm on there, and he's throwing that shit off and trying to untie it as his action. Adagio.
Stand up, half my movement.
Adagio.
It's there.
No, he couldn't. Oh, yeah, he can get that far. 15.
Yeah, I went too far and then I went back one.
Yeah, so I was like, wait, what?
Um,
Down, down, down. The two in the back have partial cover from them because all the trees.
oh, there it goes.
Oh, which one are you firing at?
The guy right here.
Closest one. Okay.
Yep.
No, 8 or 9. Boom, right to the heart. Drops.
Do we want to leave one alive to make sure that this is their entire encampment?
I mean, you could ask one of us that, but we won't hear you.
Anything else for Adagio?
Prone.
Okay. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. This guy is running up to Doran, and he looks like he's shouting something. And he's going to attack you. With a dirty 20. 13 damage halved is 6. So he swings his
Okay.
great axe at you and slices you across the chest. Amnon.
Yeah, like I said, most of his stuff is sound based, so this is kind of shout of luck for him. Well, he might as well drop concentration on the spell because there's no point.
They're all out of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all out of it anyway because their friendlies have been attacked.
I'll have him draw his rapier and just move up to the edge.
Uvidar.
I will drop silence.
Okay.
I will move 30 feet. To there.
13.
I'll move the trident 20 feet.
Just out of range.
And as my action, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Nice.
On this one.
On that one? Okay. And wisdom. Yeah, that's a nat 1 there. So I don't need to know your DC.
Would have been 14, but yeah.
So he's currently held at the moment.
I will just shout out, I have one restrained. Hurry up and tie him up. That's my turn.
Okay. End of each turn. Okay. So he's gonna a 5. Wow. I've had to do like I think 10, 12 wisdom saves for these orcs in this fight. They have failed every single one. He is still held, so he is paralyzed. Can't move or speak. Fails dex and strength. Tackles have advantage. And auto crits.
He's basically the perfect target to be tied up and gagged.
Iro, you are up.
Shocking grasp.
Yeah, I don't think you need me to tell you that hits, but yeah. See electricity race through him. He's still standing, but he's kind of stunned.
Think I can get there.
Where were you? Here? You were here. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. I'll go there.
Even if you had to go around, you could have made it.
Okay.
Doran Othronus.
That's the one in front of me? Or not?
Or not.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Remember, you future too. You can go reckless.
Oh, shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you just got to call it before you attack.
It's gonna be my turn. Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna move here. Yeah,
Um,
my turn.
he's going to finish untying his wife and sit her up, but that is it. Ubi, or sorry, Iro, Nas, for Adagio.
Okay. Can you see through the trees over here?
To
To that dude.
yeah, he would just have partial cover.
He's gonna say his mom's. He don't like good mama jokes. He never knows mom.
Everybody's doing vicious mockery. And you see a little bit of blood trickle out of his nose too. Another nat 1 on a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus. Okay. So
His turn. So he's got disadvantage, right? Because of vicious mockery.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try to swing at Doran. Disadvantage is a 17.
I forgot we were blessed.
You're not.
No? No.
No, because I couldn't have silence and bless up at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Doran, he hits you with a 17 disadvantage.
Okay.
And does shit for damage, and 5 slashing halved is 2.
Okay.
Amnon.
Yeah, I'll have Amnon cast Vicious Mockery again. Wow.
Jesus.
On the one next to Doran.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's only a D4 damage anyway, so
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
let's see. Wisdom save and
Did
11.
Vicious Mockery go up?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes with cantrip scaling.
Yeah, so then it's 2d4, 3d4, but yeah. His other nostril starts dripping a little bit of blood. They can't pass a wisdom saving throw to literally save their life. But I think they've hit all their attacks, so I guess it's mixed. Uvi.
Well, just sort of say, could I give away one of his bardic inspirations as a bonus action?
Yes, that's a bonus.
Okay. I will give one of them to Iridissa. So have a dice. Ubi will send his. Try and. Oh! And for my action, I
Right.
will check on the three of them to see if they require any treatment.
Uh,
Medicine check?
yes. Oh, did you drop your spiritual weapon?
Oh, yeah, because he's currently restrained and to be tied up. Also, he's held.
Yeah, he's got a whole person on him.
And to be fair, the way you're rolling with wisdom checks, I'm pretty confident.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, okay.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do any of these guys need any medical treatment?
Well, the two up front, they don't look physically hurt. They just look physically exhausted, and they're just kind of passed out from having to pull this cart with a human on it and, well, a half elf on it and a bunch of other goods that they stole from the farm. And then the lady herself just looks exhausted because she's been through some trauma and is visibly looks 6 or 7 months pregnant. So she was already trying to take it easier than she normally would. And then being kidnapped by a band of orcs has not done anything for her health and stress. But other than that, she looks, not dying.
Then yeah, I'll just keep the held person and give out medical treatment on relevant turns.
Okay. All right. This is my chance, guys.
Nat 20. Yeah, nat 20.
No. Hang on. I'm gonna post this in the chat.
It's another nat 1.
You needed to be a 14. Did you beat a 14?
It's gonna be a 13.
Oh no, it's better. Just wait.
Is it double nat ones?
Jesus Christ. He ties himself up.
I'm like, this is my chance. He could break out and like attack Eero, and then you guys won't have a prisoner, and then double nat ones.
Yeah,
Double.
I'm just not paying attention to him now. I'm just holding my hand out. Tie him up, please.
Yeah, not even
Tied up.
fucking shit. Eero, what do you want to do? Because I give up.
I'm gonna take out my rope and start tying him up.
He's held, but he just kind of holds his hands out for you.
I give up.
Jesus. All right, so you guys tie him up fairly easily. That one's dead. That one's tied up. So we should be officially out of combat.
Shall I say you can remove me from Amnon's sheet now?
Oh yeah.
I'd be going up to the dude. Is this what they... Making sure everything is here.
Oh, the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, my wife. She's okay. Oh, thank you so much.
I nod.
Could I check on the child?
Sure. That would be a separate medicine check because the other one was mid combat, but now you can kind of take your time and guidance and all that fun stuff.
Because if it was stressful on her to be kidnapped and taken away, it's probably stressful on the fetus as well.
Yeah, because they can feel that kind of stuff. Yeah, the child seems okay. She's not gonna go like into labor or anything premature. Yeah, we're not going through a birth in the middle of fucking whatever.
No, it's just in case it was doing badly, I would have used channel divinity to preserve life.
Oh yeah, that too.
But instead, I'll just wait the two work hands and give them all an orange.
Oh, thank you guys so much. How did you know to rescue us?
Well,
Well, we were told by someone that there was a band of orcs around.
I hope we're cut out. They've been getting worse and worse. We were actually thinking of packing up our stuff, which ironically is already packed up for us, and headed to a bigger ranch nearby.
You totally should. but-
Kerbin Delman is nearby, and he has a larger ranch, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's gonna fight back. He's got some other guys with him, and we know there's got to be more orcs out there because this is just a small portion of them. The stories we've been told.
Do you know where they were?
I don't know. They may know more at the ranch.
Could you
It-
lead us there?
Yeah, we're pretty close by. They were just our neighbors. Only a few hours over that direction to the
I would like
southeast.
to search the bodies, York.
Okay. Investigation.
I'll give him guidance.
What's it, a +4?
Yeah, plus a D4.
Assist.
So, advantage?
Yes.
Not bad. 34.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, you find some gold and silver and some copper on them, but nothing else of significance or usability.
How much? Oh, wow. Do we have a party? No, we don't.
Under notes, there's party notes. Do you want something for like party loot?
Yeah, might
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter to me. Hang on.
Well, if we take our new friend, who we've just tied up, we head to this ranch. We can try and get some information from him and see if we can deal with the situation.
I'll enter it in.
Okay. Yeah. Can you take us to the Delmon Ranch, just to make sure that nothing else happens to us?
Well,
Of course.
as long as you show us the way.
Yeah, of course. It's the least we can do. I mean, we don't really have anything to give you as a reward for helping us, but
We need to go back for your.
give you our thanks. No, I'm afraid most of them ran off after the fire. Someone speaks up. Yeah, they're gonna preserve themselves and they'll take off. But I'm less worried about the cattle. I'm more worried about my wife here.
Well, yeah, let's head to that ranch. Don't really need to worry about payment. It's not an issue.
Thank you so much.
Pick up the wagon and start.
You gonna pull it by yourself?
Unless someone wants to help.
Amnon comes over and helps. He looks about as strong as you are, give or take.
Okay.
How much silver? How much silver did I get for that bone needle?
What did I say? I think I said like 5 silver, maybe.
I just remember you said a couple. I didn't remember you saying a value.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact number, but sort of going back and listening. But I'm not worried about a couple silver as far as overall. So you guys gonna just start heading directly there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and take our new orc prisoner with us.
Anybody speak orc? Probably not.
Nope.
No.
I got draconic.
Oh jeez, Caden's gonna kill me.
Does he speak orc?
I mean, he's like killing me
Oh.
because he can talk to all of them. You listen here. You're coming with us as a prisoner. If you speak common, I suggest you speak up for it now, so we do not have to kill you. Fine. What do you bastards want?
We'd like to know where more of your kind are.
We're everywhere.
Where's the nearest ones?
Me, idiot.
Could I get inspiration off Amnon because I wish to try something?
Did you minus an inspiration when you used it?
I didn't, so he would have been down to 3.
And then he would have been down to 3, and then I just used 1, so now he's down to 2.
Yeah, so is it possible for me to take one?
He can give you one.
If he could, please.
Okay. You feel inspired.
I'm just going to read the very fine details of a spell. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk up to the orc whilst I'm guiding myself to do this. And I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy and make my voice 3 times as loud.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to fucking shout at 12:30 at night, but...
Do it.
No. I believe it would be in your best interest to comply. Do I make myself understood?
I can hear just fine, but I am fine.
I was trying to
I answered your
intimidate him.
question. I know, but he's also a huge orc.
Could I still try to intimidate him?
You could attempt. You could certainly try.
Plus a d6.
-1.
Well, I'm not an intimidating dude. But with a 17.
I can comply, but I don't know what else I can tell you.
Where is your camp?
My camp? You just saw it right here. This is my camp.
Where is the rest of your clan?
We're over beyond them, near the hills and the forest where the fucking elves are.
Are they talking common, or is he using his bardic thing?
No, the orc can speak orc and common. He switched to common.
Okay.
What elves?
Those stupid ones in the forest.
How about this? We let you go. Leave this area. Never return. We'll ransack your whole place, as we just did with these.
You're welcome to try. There's not nearly enough.
Well, assume this is happening whilst we're also going to that ranch. We're not just stood here in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Yeah, you can go while you're walking.
How
I mean, I
many?
could put a curse on him too.
How many are your numbers?
What'd you say, Nas, before that?
Said I could put a curse on him too.
Oh shit. Numbers, we are legion.
Insight check.
Well,
Go for it. You have to feel like what he thinks is legion probably can't count.
was there another legion back there? Talking about all the ones we just slaughtered.
That was a paltry amount. No idea the army and forces we. Our leaders lead tons of orcs. We have an army.
So I assume he was talking about the High Forest.
When he was referring to the fucking elves.
Yeah. He said forest as well.
Right. Yeah, orcs and elves never really got along.
Well, I
Well,
say we finish what we were paid to do and just go home.
well, if we're gonna take these people to this ranch, we could at least see what help they could offer before we run in.
Do you want to continue to bring this orc?
Might as well see if they can get any extra information out of him, unless you wish to resort to torture.
Disrespectful. I should be dying in battle. Set me free and let me fight all. Cowards tying me up with your magic.
I'd like to fight him.
You would like to fight him?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching like Tom and Jerry.
Nope.
Very well, if you...
Okay, so what do you want to do, Hero?
I want someone to untie him, and I want to stand off to the side and I cast mage armor on myself.
You'd still have it. It hadn't even been 8 hours.
I can
Okay, cool.
melt his bindings.
Literally, probably only been the longest, an hour and a half to 2, because you cast it right before the other ranch.
Okay, so yeah, I would walk a distance from him, and I would let him know to get his weapon and fight me if he wants to die in battle.
Yeah, give me
And I'm
my
going
weapon.
to.
I will fight the little elf girl.
I'm going to blade song to start it off.
I think I would have also blessed her.
Okay, if anybody's gonna do anything,
No, I was just blessing her, that's it.
yeah, no, that's fine. But if anyone else was gonna do anything, I was gonna say roll initiative, so you're in turn order.
I got my sword out in case he tries to run.
I'll roll initiative, but only if it gets dicey.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's what I mean. Bring it on, little round-eared bitch. Alright, so Doran, you're up first. Are you doing anything?
Just readying my weapon in case he runs.
Okay. Hero.
So I already started my blade song. I'm going to psychic blade.
The Shadow Blade thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go right up.
Laugh if you like one-shot him with a nat 20.
Nope.
Add a
But I have
d4.
a bless, right? 14.
Yeah, that'll actually hit.
15 psychic damage.
Damn, son.
2d8. It's a fantastic level 2 spell.
How would you like to do this?
Just straight running and like Psylocke the shit just straight through.
He's like calling you around your elf bitch. You just run up and just fuck his world. He doesn't even know what hit him, and he just falls.
Everything drops, and I'm ready to go.
I pick up the wagon again and keep.
Combat's over again? Okay, there it goes.
I really don't like orcs.
He didn't like you either, but they only had 15 hit points, so you did like just enough. Just
Wow.
yeah. Okay, back to the world map.
Yeah, but I would like to initiate PvP against the pregnant woman. Can you take us back, please?
Yeah, hang on.
Wait, why are we fighting a prego?
We're not.
I would like to 1v1 the baby mech.
The baby mech.
I would like to 1v1 the fetus. Okay, so
It's attack, it slides out, punches you, and slides back in.
so the two exhausted guys just walk alongside the wagon. They're too tired to do anything. But the new tiefling friend and Doran can pull the wagon fast enough to not get lagged behind because you guys are both fairly strong, and head towards Delmont Ranch.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
You got one of them berries?
I can give you one if you want.
If you don't mind.
Sure thing. And I'll pass you an orange and heal 4 hit points.
Okay, let me take you to the ranch. This one has
Alright,
Such a good spell for a life cleric.
it is, and that's why at first we nerfed it and then just had it level up with him because it's 40 hit points at level 1. It's ridiculous.
Wait, what?
I mean, even now it's still pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
What?
the good berry. It's just I'm just glad you can't cast it at a higher level.
Yes, just one day cast it at level 9. Good berries.
You can only ever cast it at level 1, so it maxes out at 4 hit points. All right, to Delman Ranch we go. See a massive house, cattle, farming land everywhere. You guys are approaching from the north side, and you see a couple humans out front on guard. You see guards all around the place. You see different farm animals, goats, mules, a couple horses.
Where am I at?
You should be on the north. I think I put everybody on the map. Yeah.
Up north.
Whoop. Can you see it, Nas?
I'm trying to work on the whole token thing being weird again.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't see.
I can clearly now the glitches are gone.
Well, someone else could screenshot the map for you. I can't because there's too much DM overlay. But you approach, and Selwyn runs up ahead and greets the noble standing out front. Curvin, we're here. Selwyn, you okay? Yeah. These people coming up behind us with the wagon. They helped my wife. We were attacked by the orcs. We need She cast enlarge.
Wait, what? Jesus.
Sorry, I was talking and all of a sudden Eero blew up. I was like, um, we're here to seek a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Yes, someone go ahead, bring your wife inside. I'll greet your rescuers and make sure they're well attended. He takes off and
What are we looking at?
are you on the map? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I meant your brother. Can you see it, Lurtz?
What?
The map.
The map?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is what you see. You see the guy's big homestead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Welcome, strangers. I am Kerbin Delman. This is my ranch. We've been here for quite a few generations, and we are not going anywhere with these petty orcs coming here and trying to drive us off. We are going to make a stand here one way or another. What we appreciate you bringing one of our neighbors here for sanctuary. But what are your plans for now?
We plan
Head
on
back.
dealing with the orcs because we kind of know their general location.
Location. Well, from here, let's go in the house. We'll talk more. Frederick, my son, will keep an eye out front.
Do
And he
you
has,
have any injured people here? I can take a look at them.
not at the moment. My one daughter knows some healing, so she's been keeping us well. But I appreciate it. It's not an actual house map, so I'm just
Yeah.
kind of putting you guys in the house, so to speak. Here, have a seat. We've been having the troubles with these orcs lately. They're vast in number. They're threatening to come en masse at us any day now. Uh, we've only seen a few, small scouting parties, but we know there's more out there, and we're afraid they're just going to come here and just take everything and burn my whole place to the ground. Are you able to help us defend?
Well,
Of course.
that's kind of the plan. Well, we can either help defend this ranch, or we can try and deal with them in their own territory. Either way is good.
Have you guys ever done any kind of siege or any kind of like war? I feel like we're at war with these guys. I have some fighters here. I have some warriors, some hunters, some other people who know how to pick up an axe and fight. But none of us are formally trained other than just a couple.
Well, I mean, I used to, well, not used to, currently work in Waterdeep on the boats, so I've dealt with pirates now and again.
Oh, pirates! It must be the same feeling. Uh,
Well, raiders,
yeah,
so kind of.
I mean, I've kind of spread out my defenses to kind of protect here, but I I don't know what to do beyond that. There's just so many orcs. One of our scouts reported back he had seen probably 40 to 50 of them amassing in the hills.
We're probably better off trying to defend a location then.
Oh, so you can stay and help us.
That's if everyone else agrees.
It's fine.
Fine.
Oh, thank you so much. We can offer you food and water and basic medicine while you're here. We don't know when or if they'll strike, but you're welcome to stay and do what you can. Feel free to help shore up any defenses or tell us how to better man our post or train our men. I don't really give a shit. We need assistance. We're desperate. We're out here with no town or no guards. We did send word to the elves to see if they may help, but they're days or weeks away at best.
I certainly don't mind helping if you can point me to the people in charge of certain tests. I could offer assistance.
I kind of run the ranch, but everybody's got their own duties. We've got a couple blacksmiths, but they're not really good in a fight. My daughter knows some druidic magic. We've got a couple guys who are good with bows, a couple good with swords. But whatever you can do to help us. I left my son out front. He's kind of a hothead, but he's pretty good with a blade.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can all offer some assistance.
Excellent.
I'm guessing that's our cue to go talk to people, make a defense.
You can certainly try. He's kind of put you in charge where if you want to move people to different areas or if you have questions about a certain person's abilities or something.
Is this a wall or is this a chasm?
That's a ditch.
Yeah, it's essentially they dug a ditch to try to slow down orcs and riders and such on that side because they've got buildings on the other side. So they dug a big ditch over there.
Definitely have some archers over there. Goats were put out in the field as fodder.
I feel like each of us should be taking a
No,
side.
the goats are they're just grazing. Do we need to put them somewhere else to guard? I don't know what to do with goats. The barn's full up right now. It's got our cattle. We had to bring them in.
Magicians should be probably behind the walls, and sword people should probably be up front.
Who do you want? All right, okay. Click on somebody and tell me where you want.
Is this a druid person?
Yeah, that's his daughter, Drina.
Druid person would probably be front of the house.
Okay, I'll stay up there. She goes up near one of the windows.
So yeah, would we know what type of abilities she would have, or if anyone else would have abilities?
I have some basic spells I can cast. I can, talk to animals. A little bit of thunder magic. I never quite learned how to turn into an animal like some of the other druids, but I can protect myself.
Do you know how to, say, mold the earth or to shape water?
Mold the earth shape. I can make fire.
I mean, that's also actually quite useful.
She has cantrip, druidcraft, produce flame, and shillelagh. And
I think primarily for Uvi, I'd be handing into if the blacksmiths are working.
yeah, they're these two guys over here. They're twins, Stowall and Brannigan.
I'd ask them if they could take my Anke carapace, maybe turn it into some shields.
It's a couple of dwarves. Oh, what you got there?
We killed some ankegs. Couple.
Ankeg.
Yeah. So if got about 10 pounds of material, you can turn it into some shields.
Oh, we can certainly work on that. Give us something to do while we're waiting.
Could you also set up some, say, caltrops?
I'll work on the shield, see how many we can make. I'll get working on the cantrip side of it. You got some spare metal for us? Most of ours went to the horseshoes.
Unfortunately, no. It may be a case that we need to de-shoe the horses in this situation.
Oh, we were trying to keep them on the horses in case we had to run much faster.
Well, if there's as many as they say, I don't think you're gonna get that far.
Alright, we'll see what we can do. They head into the forge.
And I'm gonna go out and start digging the ditches further and put some burnable materials in there.
Okay.
If I can get some extra manpower off any of the guards.
Yeah. Some of the other hired hands come over and start helping you.
Could I just draw on the map where I want to put some extra ditches or extend?
Uh-huh.
I would like to be on this side digging a couple small or medium-sized holes and then covering them with like leaves and sticks.
Okay, put specifically the 5-foot squares you want them in. Because
Okay.
you're making specific traps.
Alright.
Obviously, my drawings aren't dead on, but that's the area, like, one ditch there to
Right.
cover the long wall and extend this ditch.
Right. You're just wanting to extend the ditch. That's different. He's wanting to do specific. That's a 10-foot
Got it?
square.
That's 10. My bad.
Yeah, do that. You can kind of see the small squares. They're about the same size
Yeah.
because they're the same size you are.
Yeah, I'd see what burnables we can get from excess wood to hay to
They
candles, anything.
Yeah, they do have plenty of hay, being the big farm.
Oh no, my ditch has gone on the other side.
Oh, did you draw that one? I thought he did with
No,
big.
blues me.
Okay.
I'll
Green
draw
is
another
me.
one back.
Okay. Oh,
Adagio has mulled earth, so he could definitely make the
Help.
ditch a little bit longer too.
Yeah, he could be out there helping make it faster and deeper.
Yeah, so the idea with the caltrips and the burnable material is to fill the ditches, set them alight, and use caltrips just inside, like on the
Yeah,
here.
you guys. 3. It's reaching like 5, 6 o'clock right now.
I'm assuming they're working on the other side, so I'd be heavily doing this side. Okay.
Before you guys do anything else, you start to hear a horn in the distance with your fucking passive perception. You hear a voice. That's them. They're coming. So you guys have about 15 seconds to decide what to do before shit hits the fan.
Which direction?
Everyone in. Setting the ditches on fire, everyone in.
My shit's not on fire.
Which direction are they coming from?
You heard the horn off to the west. And the commoners, since you said everybody in, everybody's rushing in.
So like I said, we can throw caltrips out, set fire to the ditches, and man the walls.
And okay, that is about all you're done before token layer.
First one to come within 120 feet is getting the fireball.
And 60 feet for me. So we'll be getting frostbitten.
You see two huge swarms of orcs from the west and the southeast come rolling up. Roar!
Oh no, the goats.
Oh yeah, your goats are fucked. uh,
The orcs are fucking goats? What?
and this one over here.
I mean, should we wait for more people?
I am Orog. You will surrender to us, or you all die.
I mean, we just took out quite a few of you.
Couple. The rest of my troops are still coming, fool.
Insight?
Go for it.
I mean, I'm on the other side of the fortification, so I can't help.
He's telling the truth. There's more coming.
Where the fun begins.
Yep. And they see your is that yep, all the fires start. And it's like paltry.
I start walking to the fire.
Nope. And you hear another horn from the north. As more orcs come up over the hill from the north, with another massive orc leading them as they're all out in some type of formation out to the north. As you see another 20 orcs to the north coming up, and a biggest orc you've ever seen up front leading.
Here comes the TPK.
I
Well,
mean,
you can't take 40 orcs by yourself?
I mean, depends. Has it been a few days, or has this all been within a day?
From the fight?
Yeah, I'm coming
Yeah.
down to the ranch and setting all this up.
From the one ranch to the other, this is the same day. You guys had bold earth, so you guys were able to plow through all that shit pretty quick, and these orcs were already on their way.
We have gotten a long rest since the murder of the orc that wanted to die honorably.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm asking.
You guys could have gotten a short rest,
Okay.
but a long rest, no.
Well, I don't get anything back for a short rest, so fuck it.
I will get my second level spell back.
Yep.
I get nothing, but I can do some hit die.
Mage armor.
And that is where we're going to end session. Because we're missing 2 people before this.
Yeah, I think the only thing we could do differently is where we station some of the people. We probably could have stationed more to the north then.
Well, you didn't exactly know where they were all going to show up from. But this is a hell of a battlefield.
Hey, I've got no level 2 spells. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
So who's gotten larger haste?
I mean, technically, next level, I get Spirit Guardians, and I'd be able to fuck everything up.
Oh, Spirit